So I'm done being lazy, guys. I'm gonna do these valve cover gaskets. I think I'll just get the coils out of both sides, cover it up, because I know it's gonna rain later. I already got the fuel injector box unmounted, at least, or unscrewed. Let's give you guys a little update as we go. Might make a YouTube video on this. We'll see. Other side is all unbuttoned, ready to go for tomorrow. I haven't even broke the tension on that one yet. It's still, as you can see, stuck on there pretty good, but it's unscrewed nonetheless. There you go. Give it a little twist. There you can see. You get the idea. Alright, and since I don't have any gasket sealer, I'm going to put that valve cover back on after I clean under it. Of course, it is freaking filthy. As you know, these magnesium covers just flake. I don't know what BMW was thinking, but I digress. I'm going to put these back on. Not tighten them, just cover it so nothing goes in there, since these engines weren't really covered from the bottom very well like the modern Beamers. And yeah, I'll get finished up tomorrow. I think I'll knock out the other side also. It's really weird. It's like a reverse of the E39. So on the E39, this was on this side, making this side a pain in the ass. But on the E38, it's here, making this side a pain in the ass. It's like these hoses, I don't know if this is the AB, whatever this mechanism is, these hoses cannot be moved. So you gotta just figure out how to shimmy that bitch in there. And from what I remember, it's gonna be even worse because you got the valve cover gasket that you gotta make seat while sliding that on there. So we'll see. Since this side is so easy, I think I'll just get that loosened up. I mean, looks like we'll be alright. I think I'll be good till at least the sun goes down and I have no more light to work with. So I think I'll just get that all unbuttoned right now. So removal process, we got we have 12 10mm bolts all the way around. The last 4 are going to be hidden under that ignition coil cover. You have, let me see, 2, 4, 8 more additional 10mm screws that are going to be holding those ignition coils in. You don't have to actually take the spark plugs out. Probably safer to just leave them in there until you get all that stuff that could potentially flake off this valve cover into the engine until you get all that sorted. What else did we do? Took the intake box out, pretty straightforward. Was able to figure out this has like a little release for the OBD1. And it just slides out, get that out the way. I was gonna attempt to take the sensors that run from this fuel injector, whatever thing, but one of them runs way down there. If I was able to get unplugged, I'd be able to swing this all the way out the way. Right there. Alright, now we're soaking the VCGs in scalding extremely hot water. I don't have all the tools needed to clean these how I want them cleaned, but I'll do it like this. This water is very hot. It's directly next to the water heater. Show y'all I got this little sink in your garage. But yeah, let that cook off what's on the immediate surface. That'll just come off, and I'll rinse it, make sure they're dry them like 3-4 different times, and get them back in so we can get focused on this other car. Next, you want to clean off the mating surface. I already cleaned this one, so I'll show you what it looks like over here. So there's gonna be a lot of oil, obviously, because I'm leaking. Clean the oil. That's not good. Yep, go from there, clean the oil, get those other gaskets ready. Make sure your valve covers are ready to go on immediately after. Still gotta clean those. So we're out the hot water, and all that grease and stuff you can't really tell is there. It's loose. So you'll see the final product when I'm all finished. Much cleaner. Alright, got that side hand tight. I'm gonna torque it to spec in a bit. Once I get this one in, this is gonna be the headache side. Wish me luck. So I forgot to give y'all the final little update for the day on this car. So let's do that. Side in, torque down, and yep, come back, and if you know, you know. The rest is walk in the park. Alright, back to this whip. Just getting everything buttoned back up. Degreased a lot of these surfaces. I don't know if you could tell. Tried to clean off the fuel rail, it's just filthy. Sprayed down there by the injectors. I'm trying to rinse all that stuff out with something. Figure out what I can use down here that's not going to mess with the electronics. Again, not urgent or anything necessary, really. Just me and my OCD. Alright. So we got it all buttoned up. Well, one bank. I'm just waiting on those boots to dry. Clean those boots off.
That was before I got fired.
On the ignition coils. Clean down there. And we all finished.
And then I felt bad I didn't do yesterday.
So we got the new EWS in. Still buttoning that all up. Just listen to that engine, butter smooth. I got to use the ECU in, obviously. Now we'll just check the valve covers for any leaks. Double check all those bolts, because it's been a few days since I've done it. Then I'm going to move this car to a different location until it sells. So we got the car started. Listen to it. Smooth as hell. No overheating, none of that. Car is running. You want to rev it up one time for me? Just let me hear that exhaust. Healthy. Healthy. All right, here we go. Testing out the 740, because when you put, there's a button behind the throttle, so you always think you're full throttle. When you push, that's how you really open it up. A lot of people don't know that about these cars. Yeah, 60. Yep, that's control arms. Once you get over 60, I don't know what it is, but it just goes away. It's strange. It comes at like 55, 60, and it just goes away. I'm telling you, hit that button, we'll see. We'll turn into a rocket ship. Did you hit the button? I don't think you hit the button. Oh, it's because you already have it. Yeah, if you have it just in drive and hit it. Yeah, that's when it. Yeah, that's when you're like, oh shit, that needle doesn't stop till it gets to the top speed, bro. Like, it literally just. I don't know how they were doing this in the 90s. Now imagine the M5 and shit. Like,
this thing gets up to like 80 pretty quick.
No problem.
85, yeah.
No problem at all.
That.
So good.